and welcome to my passion food. I'm Rachel and this is the first time I'm doing this video for you YouTube viewers. Well, I'm feeling very nervous, but very importantly, passion for food. Well, today we're going to make some real hot stuff and I call it my passion chicken tomato curry. And here are the ingredients. Well, there are two parts ingredients for this recipe. In part 1, you will need it to marinate the chicken, and for part 2, you will need it to fry the chicken later. Now, let me introduce you to the part 1 and 2 ingredients. And for the ingredients for part 1, you will need 1 whole chicken, 6 tomatoes chopped up, 2 onions chopped up, 4 level tablespoons of coriander powder, 2 level tablespoons of chili powder, 1 level tablespoon of turmeric powder, 2 slices of ginger and 6 garlics, chop up and mix them well together, some coriander leaves, and salt to taste. These are the ingredients for part 1. Moving on to part 2, you will need some butter, 4 to 5 cloves of chopped garlic, 2 tablespoons of tomato puree, 2 sticks of cinnamon, it's about 3 cm each, 4 cardamom, 1 thinly sliced onion, mint leaves to garnish, and 1 cup of coconut milk. And now let's mix the ingredients in part 1. Now let's just first transfer the chicken into a bigger bowl. It's easy for mixing. And now I'm going to add the coriander powder first. I simply love the colors of the spices. Not only they add spices and flavor to your food, it's just the color, gorgeous color. And now the chili powder. I can really smell it from his nice turmeric powder. The ginger and garlic mix that we did it earlier. I've done that earlier myself, just chop them finely and then mix them up together. And of course, onions, lots of them. Before I really mix them, just spread them a bit. Add some salt to taste. Just a bit will do, not too much. Okay, I'm going to mix them for a bit here. Just to make sure all the chicken is actually marinated with the powder. And of course, not forgetting my coriander leaves. And my tomatoes. Just put them all in. You know, one good thing about tomato curry is not too spicy. So when you have guests with children, they will be able to eat this because I only put 2 level tablespoons of chili powder, so it's not that spicy. Some of the kids, they will love curry, and this will be a very good recipe because you actually add it all in a lot of tomatoes. Okay. Now, you will need to leave this in the fridge for about 10 minutes just to fully marinate the chicken. Cover them up. Now, we're going to put them in the fridge, leave it for about 10 minutes, and now we'll proceed to frying our ingredients for part 2. When the wok is ready, just put the butter in. cinnamon and the cardamom, and add in the onions. It's important to make sure that you don't burn your food. Always don't turn up the heat too high while you're doing the frying of the smaller ingredients like the garlic, the onions. But if you're frying with meat, then you can turn up the heat a bit higher. Fry till it's fragrant, that you can smell the aroma, and I can really smell it right now. The cinnamon, garlic, onions, all up together. Right, once you can smell the fragrance, you can now add in the chicken that we marinated for 10 minutes. Slowly put it down. It's really a wonderful aroma when you can add it all together for the ingredients, the chicken and ingredients for part 1 and 2. You can smell it. The whole kitchen is full of this wonderful, gorgeous smell. And it's so easy to make. Now add in about 2.5 cups of water, just depending. Don't make it too watery, or, well, if you want to take, anyway, we're going to add in coconut milk later. But let's just give it a stir. Bring it to medium heat. Continue to boil. Bring it to boil for another 5 to 10 minutes. Just wait for it to get ready. Let's just turn it to a low heat, and we add in the tomato puree. Okay, after you stir for a bit, I'm gonna add in the coconut milk. So in a lower heat, let's just let it simmer until, let it boil until the chicken is tender. Well, here you go, my passion chicken tomato curry. I hope you really like this recipe, and don't forget to add on some mint leaves as your garnish. Thank you so much for watching me. I hope that you can subscribe to my Passion Food channel by clicking the yellow box at the right side of your screen. And for details of this recipe, don't forget to visit my website at www.passionfoodblog.com. I'm Rachel, and I hope to see you again. And remember, cook with passion.